Hi, I'm Trish. For those that don't know me, I am a card reader and a card creator. I'm also studying astrology with the Sydney Astrology School. So I am going to be just looking at the charts today and having a look at what's going on in the stars at the moment. And then we're going to use the tarot per sign. We're going to try and find the best ways to use the energy to your advantage at this time during the upcoming week. So let's take a look at the chart. Okay, so there's always lots going on in the stars. So first of all, I'm seeing just basically as I'm looking through, I'm seeing the sun in conjunction with Mercury, which is not uncommon. Mercury travels very closely with the sun. From there, I'm seeing an opposition of the sun with, let's see, so the sun is in Aries at 25 degrees. And it is in opposition with the North Node and Chiron. So Chiron being the planet, and it's just into opposition because it's 8 degrees. So it's quite a wide orb there, but they are in opposition. And an opposition is a kind of a harshish placement. They're kind of pulling at each other like almost competitive or trying to tug of war for the energies. So what's happening here is the sun, which shines a light on what's coming up or allowing you to be able to express yourself freely, is in opposition to Chiron, the planet of the wounded healer. So, and that means, you know, wounds that you come into this life with. Now, also Chiron is in conjunction with the North Node. The North Node is your mission in this life. So what it is you're here to do. So Chiron here with the North Node is showing that there's within your mission being highlighted by the sun at the moment is highlighting what your mission is here and what you need to overcome and what you need to heal from. So as part of your mission here on this life, so you might get some insights or some urges into, you know, what you need to be doing, what you should be doing, or the need to let things go, the need to work on different areas, because it feels like here, especially with the Mercury in conjunction as well, it is Mercury wanting more information, discovering new things, questioning things is all about, and then the sun, you know, shining its light and highlighting what's going on. It's all about getting more information about your own personal lives, what it is that you came into this life to do, your mission, really focusing and being focused on that mission and being able to heal your past wounds and traumas at this time. So I'm feeling a sense of karma here, whereas we're trying to work through karma, not create any new karma, and try to let things go, try to practice forgiveness, try to work things through. So it seems like a kind of like a sense here, and I wouldn't say urgency, because the conjunction of the sun and the Mercury is quite a common thing. It's not rare, it's not unusual. But I am getting a sense here of Chiron with the North Node is about what your mission here is, what you've come, and highlighting what your mission is, and also what you need to heal in your life at this current time. Moon here at 14 degrees, and we've got 12 degrees, 14 and 17. Okay, 14 and 17. So we're looking at Chiron is currently trining the moon as well. So the moon's also, as I mentioned, the Chiron is about, you know, the wounded healer, working through your past wounds, working through your traumas. And the moon gives me a sense of trying to understand those things that are really deep set within you, the things that are triggering to you, the things that, you know, hold a deep set emotion to you, things, you know, that you might be going through in your life that seems to trigger you all the time, you know, different things, that patterns that replay. So it could be with other people, it could be on your own. So and it's giving me a sense of these patterns that affect you deeply or trigger you. Trigger you is the right word that I'm feeling. Trigger you on an emotional level, to highlight what your past wounds are or what wounds you need to work with at this time. So that's showing me that you're uncovering what you need to heal in this life. And I feel like this is a really important thing at this time. So I'm giving a sense of what's going in the world. I'm feeling on a world scale here. So I've been talking like on a personal level, and I will go through on a personal level as we go sign by sign. Let me pull this down now. So I will go sign by sign when we on a personal level, but what I'm sensing in the world, because Chiron is so busy, it's giving me a sense of what wrongs need to be righted. So writing past wrongs is a sense that I'm getting on a world scale. So it's almost like what's playing out, with Israel and Hamas and all the other things that's going on in the world is giving me this sense of fairness and balance, and trying to um, it's highlighting the wounds or the past wounds or the past traumas between these countries, and these battles that's been playing out for such a long time. So they're being highlighted because Chiron, as you can see in the chart, was quite busy. It's got, it's in opposition, it's trining, it's squaring, it's got all kinds of things going on. So it's quite busy at this moment, but that's why I'm feeling like at the moment there's quite a sense of getting fairness and balance and justice, and trying to right past wrongs, trying the like traumas are being triggered, and that's causing a lot of people on a deep emotional personal level to be triggered themselves, and to want to stand up for what's right, stand up for their own values, stand up for their beliefs. And it's like and that's what I'm seeing playing out all over the world with the riots, or the could even turn into riots actually, but at the moment it's just protests, but it could go into riots because, as I said, it's people are being triggered. Their past wounds are being revealed, as in different ways that they've felt, or they've felt they've been treated, and but it's playing out not just for the people in Israel or Hamas or Palestine. It's playing out for everybody. Chiron is playing out for everybody on a personal level. It's highlighting what is being triggered at the moment, and causing almost like this tug of war of I need to deal with this energy right now. So that's the kind of sense of not urgency, but that sense of what's playing out with the stars at the moment. So it's quite intense. We have been in intense energy for all of October, and we are coming up to a lunar eclipse at the end of this month, which I'll read on next week. But for the moment, I just want to read on, it's really Chiron that I feel like I'm focusing on here on this reading, and how Chiron could be playing out for you on a personal level. So let's get into the readings. Now, you can use your sun sign, or your sun, your moon, or your ascendant sign in each of these. So skip along to your sign, and I hope you receive the messages that you need. Welcome back, Aries. So if your sun, moon, or ascendant is in Aries, then this reading is for you. Now, the astrology card that I've pulled for you is the Mars card, which is all about, and Mars is your ruling planet, Aries, and that's all about your energy. So it's harmonious energy with you at the moment, the needing to achieve, or conquer, or compete, or get out there and do things on an individual level, and get out and conquer, and face your fears, and just get in there and do it. So that's the energy that I'm feeling from you from the Mars card. Now, it also brings me back to, on the world level, the battles that are playing out in the world, but I feel for you on a personal level, Aries, that it's all about being in your own harmonious energy, feeling good about the way that you achieve, or conquer, or compete, or get out there and do things in your own way. So it's saying, feel good about that at this time. Now, the cards that I pulled from you from the tarot are the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Strength card. We have no reverse here. We do have a couple of twos, which indicate a couple of decisions coming up around for you, Aries. It could be, wanting to confront your fears. So here with the Two of Swords is about, the decision and making a clear decision in a way that you're seeing the full facts, or seeing everything that's going on in a logical way. So it's because the swords are logical. So it's all about being able to make a decision in a logical way, with thought, with understanding of the situation, being aware of the whole situation. But it is saying that you don't hold back at this time, because we have the Mars that's saying don't hold back at this time. What you need to do is move forward in your own Aries kind of way, and face your fears, conquer your fears, is what it's saying at this time. So I'm finding a sense of trying to find your right purpose here with the Two of Wands, trying to find your place in the world, or and because we've got the Suit of Wands sign, which is a fire sign as well, so that again is giving me that kind of aggressive energy of going out there and just getting into it, even though you don't quite know which path you're taking or what the final outcome's going to be. It's like that sense of just wanting to get in there and get things started, get things happening, is what's going on here. With the Five of Cups, I'm seeing a sense of having to let things go or face the fact that things are no longer available to you or around in this situation, or some of the options perhaps that you had in the past you don't have right now, and that's coming about with this change of direction that's going on for you. The change in, it could be mental focus, it could be, charging forward on a new path, trying to find your place, trying to find your path. But it's giving me this sense of, leaving things behind. So looking at like the glass half full, glass half empty kind of energy, which attitude do you have? But the sense that I'm feeling is that you're just storming forward, and it's like you're almost let the cups fall where they may, is what I'm seeing, because it's the Five of Cups. Is what I'm hearing is just let the cups fall as they may. So, if things are, doors are closing, then you're just like, well, I'm moving forward anyway. So I'm just going to keep doing what I know, what I want to do in my heart. And, if things fall or don't quite make it, then I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Now, the Strength card is indicating that you're very strong. You're an Aries energy, so you are quite strong. You're a cardinal sign, so you're kicking things off. You're starting things. You're also the first sign of the Zodiac. So you're out there. You're not afraid to put yourself out there and get things happening, get things started. And it's the Strength showing that you're very strong. You're very strong-hearted, and you're going to be able to achieve or at least feel. What I'm hearing is like you're at least going to find a way where you matter, is what I'm getting. Okay, so tapping in on a bit of a deeper level for you, Aries, I'm getting a sense of almost like you're searching, because we've got the two cups here, the two cards, which is the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. It's almost like you're searching for your place in the world where you really matter. So where you're appreciated and validated for your efforts, or your hard work, or your, being the one that always just gets in and gets it done, or not afraid to get things going. It's almost like you're searching for this sense of, I matter in the world, and you want to be recognized or understood for the way you do things. So that's what I'm picking up for you. Now, to best overcome for the week ahead, the energies, how to make the best use of the energies ahead, because we have the Chiron playing out here and quite busy and got a lot going on with the Chiron, the wounded healer. I'm feeling a sense of, healing your past wounds, which I feel is related to discovering or understanding that you matter, that you how not recognition's not quite the right word, but it's a sense of your place in the world and how important you are within that place. And it's, almost there seems to be a wound around that. So it's like almost like you're not appreciated in your life. You feel a sense of, not being validated for the things that you do. It's like you feel like you do so much, and it's like you don't get appreciated or validated. That's the sense that I'm feeling for you. But for the week ahead, it says, just do your thing, just move forward. Don't be worried so much about those things. You need to worry about your own path, and really that's all you can worry about is, your path in life. You can't be worried about what other people do or think. So it's about really just moving forward and doing what you know is right to do. So I hope that helps you, Aries, and I will see you next week. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. So the cards that I've pulled for you today from the Astrology deck is the the opposition energies, and that's all about competition, or struggles or battles, or like this tug of warring of energies that's playing out at the moment with the energies that's going on over the next week. Also Cancer, and that's just allowing you and asking you just to protect yourself, protect your own energies at this time, and just be careful about where you're putting your energy and your hard work and your effort. Now, I've put the cards that I pulled from the tarot for you are the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. Now, what I'm feeling for you is a sense of, slow energy, because we have a lot of earth signs. You're also an earth sign, Taurus. And I'm feeling a sense of, just taking things at your own pace. Don't feel like with this this energy that's going on that in any way you need to be rushing forward, or you need to be, a sense of urgency. It's saying at this time, don't be impulsive, is what the King of Wands in reverse is saying. So don't be impulsive, and I don't feel that you're going to be, but it's saying don't feel pressured into feeling impulsive or don't feel pressured into anything this week. It's like, you know, just hold back and just take it as it comes. Nice slow energy, one step at a time. It's saying, you know, I'm feeling like for you there could be some finances being to the forefront this week, Taurus, because we have a lot of pentacle cards here. So, and that's all about your, you know, your work, your finances, your assets, your, you know, your physical body, your physical life. So things that's going on around you in a physical way. So I feel like for you, you know, there's a bit of a juggle going on with that because we have the Two of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of a juggle going on with perhaps, you know, working too hard or trying to get enough work to cover financial, you know, financial responsibilities. It's almost like juggling responsibilities in a financial or a physical way. So you're juggling things that's going on around you. Could be juggling finances, trying to balance the books, trying to, yeah, there's that sense of juggling going on and trying to get a fair, like a balanced approach to maybe the way you're working and making money and paying bills and those kind of things. So there seems to be a strong sense of that going on for you in the upcoming week, Taurus. Now I'm also feeling, but it's because we've got the page very slow. So page is very inexperienced as well, very young, very new things. Could be it's just saying take it early. Learn from things that are going on around you. Try to, you know, just work through the different things that's playing out at the moment, but in a nice slow way. Don't feel any pressure. Don't feel any need to be impulsive. Don't make rash decisions. Don't, you know, just take things slow, look into things, you know, work through things is what it's saying. We've got quite a lot of earth cards here for you. So, and it's all about building this strong foundation. So because we've got a four of the Pentacles, it's also about building a strong foundation for the future. So being prepared for any changes that come up with the five. So we're in the fours at the moment. So for you, for this week, so it's saying that you need to, you know, really work on building a strong foundation for the future, because none of us know what's happening in the future. So it's all about I'm hearing like the prepper kind of thing, you know, stocking up or you know, just it's that kind of energy of just preparing or being prepared. So, you know, working through, so you've got a strong foundation, so you're, you know, well prepared, well equipped for the future. So whether that be, you know, you're working through getting all your debts paid off, or you're working through you know, getting your work thing sorted out, or your spending sorted out, working through those kind of things this week, getting yourself set up in a more, working towards getting set up in a more strong foundation way, prepared for the future. And that's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take a lot of effort, but I know, Taurus, you're not scared of that. So I hope that you make the most of these energies this week, working through with the Chiron energies, working through any past traumas and just working through them at this time to allow yourself to be better prepared and better set up for the future. So hope that helps you, Taurus, and I will see you again next week. Okay, welcome Gemini, Sun, Moon and Ascendant. We're using the tarot today to take a look at what's coming up for you in the week and how to best make the most of the energies. Now from the Astrology deck, I've chosen for you today the 9th house, and that's all about your fundamental philosophy or your beliefs in the world. You know, it can be about travel, you know, to foreign places. It can be taking an interest in what's going on in foreign lands as well. So I feel like, yeah, getting an interest in what's going on in the world at the moment, especially with, you know, Chiron playing out, being the wounded healer, and that sense of people needing to overcome past wounds or to work through past wounds. So it's like you're taking an interest in what's playing out in the world. Now, what I'm seeing for you, Gemini, this week for the tarot spread is a Magician in reverse, the Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Now, what I'm feeling from that is, for one thing, okay, I'm getting a sense here that you're needing to rest, you're needing to meditate, you're needing to rest your mind. So perhaps you're not sleeping well, perhaps you're, you know, you're not allowing yourself enough rest is what I'm getting here. One hand is saying hard work is needed with this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, building for your future, building for your financial independence. It's almost like you're having to put in a lot of work to get yourself in a way that you're going to be set up for the future, or you're going to be, financially independent, but it feels like you're putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort there, or you're thinking about it because you're a Gemini. You're thinking about all the things that you have to do, or the work that you need to be doing. But it's saying that at this time, you just really need to rest. You just really need to take this time to rest at the moment. I feel like in the future, things are going to be really picking up and heating up for you. So it's a sense of, just taking this time just to, pull your energies back, because we have the Knight of Wands in reverse is just saying, so the Knight of Wands is quite a fast moving, fast paced, charging in kind of card, but because it's a fire sign, which is Aries energy, which is, just wants to get in there and do it. But with it being in reverse, it's saying at this time, just pull those energies back. Don't be too quick to jump into things. Don't be quick to, just put your hand up for things, take on more work, because I'm seeing this with the hard work of the Pentacles here in the 7. And with the Magician in reverse, it's saying don't force things to happen. Things will happen as they're meant to happen. So just allow the universe to do its thing, to, don't put too much worry into this as well, as what I'm getting. So don't worry too much. If you're focused on what's going on out there in the world, it's saying don't put too much focus onto, the worry and the fears, because you can't fix it. You can't fix it in that way. So the best that you can do is work on yourself. The best thing that you can do is, take the time to rest yourself, rest your mind, get some good sleep, meditate if that's something you like to do, go for a walk. And that's about, understanding that, hard work is required sometimes, but so is rest and so is meditation. So it's about understanding that, and it's about not trying to force an outcome to what it is, because let's face it, you don't really know what the outcome's going to be. And the more you force it, you could be forcing it in a wrong direction, or you could be forcing it in a way that's not meant to be, which means you're really just kind of like pushing something uphill. And it's like, you need to really just allow the universe to play out as it is meant to, allow things to happen for you on a personal level as it's meant to happen, and just go with the flow with that. That's the sense that I'm feeling. It's about just going with the flow, doing what you can do in your life, focusing on your own energy, focusing on your health, focusing on you being the best person that you can be, focusing on your need to, tap into your intuition, trust your body, trust what your body's telling you, understand, if you're getting, because we're talking about health, when I brought health back in here, if you're getting physical symptoms, then sometimes it's a sign that, you are probably pushing too hard on something that's not meant to be. So it's about pulling your energies back where you need to, taking that time to rest and meditate. And really the most important thing here is your health and your well-being. So it's really about taking the time to let go of the burdens, or let go of things that is requiring too much hard work for you. You're feeling like you're needing to push things and force things and work too hard on something. It's about justifying and understanding where you should let things go that you need to let go of. So, and it's about trusting your body, trusting your health, trusting the universe to just allow you to play out the scenario in the way that it's meant to be played out. Don't force things. Don't, if it's not working, or if it's not broken, don't fix it. What I'm hearing is don't put in that extra energy when you don't need to. But it's really that sense about slowing down, practicing restraint from putting your hand up and doing too much or doing things for others. It's about really focusing on your own energy and your own health at this time, doing what you can do to fix yourself, to help yourself, to control your world, because you can't control everybody else's world, and that's what's most important here for you, Gemini. So I hope that helps. I will see you again next week. Welcome Cancer, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Now we're looking at how to best play out the energy of the week ahead for you, Cancer. The card that I've pulled for you is the energies of Gemini, and the energies of Gemini, it's an air sign, so it's about questioning things, understanding things, teaching, learning, expression. So it could be marketing, advertising, sales. It could be all that kind of thing that requires thought, coming in, processing, understanding and expressing yourself in a way that's most important. Now I'm feeling for you, it's about expressing yourself in a way that protects yourself. Protecting yourself here, because you're the crab, you're the, you know, the water sign. It's giving that sense of needing to protect yourself and expressing yourself where you need to express yourself here. Now, the cards that I've pulled out for you in the tarot today, Cancer, is the Magician in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, Justice, and Hermit. So you've pulled quite a lot of major arcana in your spread today, Cancer. So that tells me that it's quite intense energies, or it's quite important lessons that's coming up for you this week. Important things to understand why things are happening the way they happen, or why things going on in your life have happened in that way. And it's about really just understanding why, processing. So we've got the Gemini card there, taking it in, processing it, understanding why it happened, understanding why that was important to you and your path and your life. Now, what I'm getting here is, okay, so it's a sense here of the Nine of Wands in reverse is saying that you may have been pushed to your limits. You might have been pushed too hard. So the Nine of Wands generally is a card that's, you know, carries a lot of weight. It's very resilient in an upright position, but in reverse position, it's saying that, you know, you have been pushed too hard, and perhaps you broke. Perhaps you know, have decided that you don't want to be pushed that hard anymore. So, and it's about sitting right next to the Justice card here is saying, you know, you just want a fairness, you just want balance, you just want, you know, to not be overwhelmed and have your energies, you know, over all the things that you have to do. It's about trying to get that fair balance and trying to get that allowing you to put your energies where it needs to go in a very balanced way, and not having to give so much of yourself or so much of your time to just one area of your life. So that's what I'm kind of getting here, is like trying to find that balance in, you know, it could be like work, play, for instance. So it could be like that work play balance, or it could be even nutrition or heart, head, rational versus feelings, energy. It's like trying to get that right balance going on here for you. And it's like almost like you've just been pushed too hard in one area. So whether that is like you're, you know, emotionally you've been just too overwhelmed or had too much going on, or it could be, you know, logically you've had to think too much, or, you know, you've had to work too hard. You've just been pushed too hard. And it's like things were being forced on you, perhaps, to have to deal with certain situations regarding or relating to other people. But what I'm feeling a sense here in these cards is saying, you know, don't force things. If things are not meant to be, they're not meant to be. Don't. And the Magician in reverse is giving that energy. It's about, yeah, not using your force or your will to get an outcome that you need or that you want related to other people, because it's not going to happen. That all you can do is control your life and what goes on around you. So that's all that you can take care of. But what you can take care of, if you feel like you've been pushed too hard by other people, or, you know, your commitments or your responsibilities, then it is up to you to try and find a fairer, balanced way to live, or a more balanced way to conduct your life, or, you know, the energy that you give out to yourself compared to what you give to other people. So it's like that give and take energy. So it's about, that's basically all you can do. You can't control what goes on with other people, but you can control what is fair to you. So, and that's what I'm getting here with the balance, the fair balance card here with the Justice. Now the Hermit is making me think, the Hermit is upright, so it's making me think about taking time out, pulling your energies back from all of this, you know, trying to force things, trying to make things happen, trying to, you know, feeling like you're pushing too hard. It's hard. And that energy of, you know, just trying to get a balance and trying to get things sorted out in your life. The Hermit is just saying, just pull back from that, you know, just take some time out away from it all, and just really just process and evaluate what is important to you, what your goals are, what your mission is, you know, what is really important to you. You know, it could be your health, it could be, you know, things that you need to sort out, what it is that affects you, and that you need to sort out and look after yourself. So the Hermit's just saying, pull your energies back from all of this other stuff that's going on, protect yourself in like a Cancer way, process the information. So we've got the Gemini here. So take the time out with the Hermit, pull your energies back from everything, process what has happened, what's going on around you, how you can get better balance, how you can, you know, control and not feel like you're working too hard or you're pushing yourself too hard. So I hope that helps you, Cancer. I will see you again next week. I'm Leo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Now I'm using the tarot to see how to best overcome the energies or make the best use of the energies that's coming up up in the week ahead. From the astrology card, I've pulled for you the Gemini card, and the Gemini card I feel is all about expression and processing and understanding things, teaching and learning. But what I'm feeling a sense of with the Gemini is facing the two sides of yourself. So it's like, you know, working out ways to balance what's going on. And the reason I'm saying that is because in the tarot, you're a fire sign, Leo, but in the tarot, I've pulled 2 cups, 2 water signs and 2 earth signs. So that's giving me that sense to this time that you're needing to balance out your energy. So balance out, you know, your fire, balance it out with water and earth. And it's also for them, it is signs that are opposite you. So it's not, they don't work harmoniously with you. So water doesn't work well with fire, earth doesn't work well with fire either. So it's almost like energies that are in opposition to you. It's about trying to balance those out and work together to or face the fears, because you can see here they're facing each other. So facing these things, facing the things in your life that's going on that don't sit well or that oppose each other. So trying to work through those little areas. Now, the cards that I've pulled for you in the tarot is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. So what that's telling me is, okay, for one thing, with your beautiful generous energy, Leo, it's saying at this time, don't give it all away. Don't, you know, give it all so you've got nothing. So keep some of that energy back for yourself, shine your beautiful light. But, you know, when it comes to how much you give, it's about understanding and balancing out what you give to others versus what you give to yourself. So that sense of, you know, making sure you're looking after your own needs, looking after, you know, giving to yourself where you need. So taking for yourself, not just giving and being generous. Here, asking you to ground yourself at the moment. Evaluate, you know, what your goals are, because we have the 9 of Cups here. It's that potential to achieve, that potential to have it all, to have emotional fulfillment. It's that sense of, you know, the wishes card. The wishes card is the 9 of Cups in the tarot, and that's all about all your dreams coming true, things, you know, becoming a reality. So your dreams becoming a reality, but it's all about getting yourself grounded and being secure, being, you know, a sense of feeling like you're, you know, well looked after, you're valued, all of that kind of thing. But, you know, wishes cards. Now, what I'm getting, because it's sitting right next to the 5 of Cups, it's saying that it may not be all of your dreams, may not be some of the things, you may have had to leave some things behind. Some things may have not worked out. There may be, you know, losses and regrets in the past, or things that, you know, didn't quite work out the way you wanted them to work out. But the 9 of Cups is saying that there's a potential here for things working out in a very positive way. So, and that's what it's saying. Just trust in the universe, get yourself grounded, you know, value yourself, value your worth. Really make sure you're giving to yourself at this time, not just giving out to everybody else. So it's all about valuing yourself, you know, giving to yourself, nurturing yourself, letting things go that you need to walk away from, letting things, you know, yes, there could have been some kind of losses or regrets in the past, but it's saying that there is great potential for you, for things to work out the way you want them to. So it's all about, yeah, over the next week, it's about just focusing on what it is that's, you know, working for you, what it is that, you know, goal achieving and setting, and just, yeah, it's a wish card. So it's saying that things are going to work out for you, Leo. But it does want you to ground yourself, and it does want you to nurture yourself, value yourself, give to yourself. So I hope that helps. I will see you again next week. Welcome, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant signs. Now, from the astrology card, I've pulled for you the Trine, which is beautiful, positive, harmonious energies, but the potential for luck and things just going your way if you're playing them out in a positive way. Now, we're looking at the week ahead for you and how to best make the use of the energies that's coming up for you, Virgo. From the tarot, I've pulled for you the World card in reverse, the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you've got quite a lot going on here for you in the week ahead, Virgo. Now, I'm feeling like there may be some things that you are not able, there's blockages going on around you, is what I'm seeing. Could be related to, because we've got that Chiron energy, and Chiron's very busy in the stars at the moment with its oppositions and its what it's trining and, yeah, and its conjunctions. So I'm feeling for you, you could be some kind of mental blockages or some kind of blockages around that. Now, it's saying at this time you need to hold on to what you've got, hold on to your and you're an earth sign, and we've got the pentacle card here of the Ace of Pentacles, so that's new beginnings or new things. But it's saying rather than going to new things, it's saying just hold on to what you've got at the moment, just work with what you've got at the moment. It's saying, yeah, just hold on to your money, don't be frivolent, and or don't be going out chasing new things or working hard on new things. It's saying at this time just work on what you've already got. Now, it's also saying that you need to, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's saying it's time now to not just wish things, not just dream things, it's time to start doing. And you being an earth sign, you're very good at doing, you're very good at being organized, working things out in a way that's, making goals into small steps and working through those things. So you're not afraid of the hard work, you're not afraid to get prepared and to get organized. But it is saying now is a really good energy for you to start moving forward, to start working through past traumas, working through things that trigger you. It's about working through any blockages that you've had, because I'm seeing the blockages going on here as well. Perhaps things in the past that you're unable to complete, because we have the World card in reverse. So those blockages where in the past you haven't been able to complete them, or you felt like you've hit a roadblock, or you haven't been able to move forward. It's saying that now's the time just to move forward and try and work through these, express yourself, because we have the sun. So the sun is shining on you in a way that is very nurturing, and I'm seeing here with it being the Earth card, the sun is very harmonious with the earth. It gives us nutrition, it gives us life, and it's about using that energy at the moment, that beautiful sun positive energy, to work through those blockages that's going on around you. So it could be blockages in your work, it could be blockages in your thoughts, because we've got the Ace of Swords here as well, and it's in reverse. So it is saying there is some kind of blockages going on for you. Things aren't just lining up the way they normally would for you, Virgo, or the way things normally just fall into place. It seems to be a couple of roadblocks or hurdles going on for you. So what the cards are saying is that hold on to your money at the time, work on things that you've got at the moment. Don't jump into anything new. I feel you need to work through your current whatever it is that's going on in your life. These are the things you need to work on. You don't need to be doing new things, starting new projects. At this time, it's just about working through any roadblocks or hurdles that's currently going on around you, to allow yourself to express yourself in a way that's you. And almost I'm getting here also, because it's the Virgo energy, it could be some of the blocks for you could be like the perfectionism, because it's a block, it's a mental block, and that is a thing to say. Maybe you're not moving forward because you feel like something's not perfect enough or not good enough, or you don't feel good enough, or you don't feel perfect enough. But the Sun card here is saying that you are as God intended you to be. You are perfect in every way, Virgo. So don't allow those mental thoughts, because we have that Ace in reverse. Don't allow those mental blocks, obstacles, challenges to stop you, stop you from achieving. So it's about, really just being kinder to yourself, being more positive in a way, because we have that positive sun energy. So more positive in a way that is self-valued, so valuing yourself a lot more higher, not being so hard on yourself is what I'm seeing here. Don't be so hard on yourself, Virgo. These are the blocks that's going on that could be holding you back. So once you work through those kind of things, and the Chiron and the sun opposing each other at the moment, it's highlighting what is the blocks in your life, what needs healing. And for you, that could be that sense of feeling like you're not good enough, or feeling like you can't achieve because it's not perfect. But really just understanding that you are what you're meant to be. Things are what they're meant to be at this time, and really just allowing that energy to let you work your skills or your life in the best way that you can. Work the situation in a way that's the best that it can possibly be, and that's all you can do. So thank you so much for joining me, Virgo. I'll see you again next week. Libra, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. We're looking at ways to best deal with the upcoming energies of the week ahead. Now, from the astrology deck, I've pulled for you the Sagittarius card, and the Sagittarius card is all about finding solutions in an optimistic, positive kind of way, not being too judgmental on yourself or others, and feeling like you can, questioning things or looking for things on a deeper way, truth seeking, or finding out uncovering what's really going on. So that's what I'm picking up for you with the astrology card. Now, what I've pulled for you in the tarot is the Two of Wands, Justice in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Death card. So the Death card, first of all, is saying you need to embrace changes. Changes are coming up for you, and you need to, be able to embrace them in a way that's, positive, without being harsh or judgmental. So embrace the changes, make the most of what these changes bring. Don't be afraid of them. I'm seeing here the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords in reverse is saying that you need to make a decision. You need to decide on what is right for you. For things that you need to come to an end. So with it being the Death card and things coming to an end, new beginnings, it's saying you really do need to work through and work out what it is at this time that you do need to put an end to. What is working for you at this time, what is not working for you, and really being able to take the blindfolds off and to be able to see what you really want as opposed to what others want for you, or really just seeing the situation of the decision in a very clear way, being clear and informed about how you really feel, being able to express yourself, examine your options, because we also have the Justice in reverse here as well. So you do have something coming on around you. You've got lots of twos. What you've got is the Two of Swords, you've got the Two of Wands, and you've got the Justice, which is all about the balance, and being that you're also the sign of balance and trying to play out your own feelings against other people's feelings. So you're trying to sort your needs against other people's needs. And I'm feeling like at this time, it's kind of a bit of a dilemma for you. Some things are going to have to come to an end. You're going to have to, embrace the change, embrace things coming to an end, because I feel like there is a decision to make here for you. It is a sense of, you need to work through your options very clearly. You need to see them from a very clear perspective, take the blindfold off, really get in there and try and work out, and I'm feeling that sense, especially work out what your needs are versus what other needs are, and work out what changes need to be made in that way with the Death card there. So choosing your path, choosing what's right for you, choosing, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, and what allows you to express yourself in a very clear way that's harmonious, and putting your beautiful harmonious energy in the world. So I'm feeling that sense of, being overwhelmed in a way that you're not being quite harmonious. The energy is not quite feeling harmonious for you. It feels out of whack. It feels out of balance for you, Libra. It feels like, you have to make some choices. There's some hard choices coming up for you, Libra, because we've got that Death card in there as well. That Death card is saying changes are coming. Changes do need to be made in the current situation for you. So you do need to work through in a very careful way. You need to examine your options very carefully, but you do need to make some kind of changes around you that's going to play out in what is best for your path, your mission. So hope that helps you, Libra. I will see you again next week. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. We're looking at the tarot today to see the best ways to make the most of the upcoming energies for the week ahead. Now, from the astrology deck, I've pulled the 11th house, and that's all about your aspirations, your goals, your working in the community, working or giving in a way that's for the greater good. So not just all about yourself, it's about how you can help others, how you can work with the community or work with others to, make the most of the situations that's going on around you. Get the best use of the energies by working with other people at this time. Now, from the tarot, I pulled for you the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Hanged Man, and the Magician in reverse. Now, what's that saying is that there has been a few blocks for you. I'm feeling a sense of, with the delays from the Hanged Man card, it's saying that things are kind of on hold. Things haven't been moving forward very, very fast or very quickly, but it's saying don't force them. Don't, with the Magician in reverse, it's saying, just allow the universe to let them happen when they're meant to happen. I feel like it's like the more you push it, the more you try to force things to happen, then the slower it's going to be. It's just not, you can't make it go any quicker than what it is, no matter how much force you try to apply. So how much you try to do, it's like not going to happen any faster. So just hold back, just relax a little bit. I'm seeing a sense here of the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's saying there could be some toxicity around your family. Something could be going on within your family dynamics. There's a little bit toxic, the energy there. And it's causing you the sense that you're needing to have to defend yourself. You're feeling like you're on the defensive, or that you're needing to defend yourself against that toxic kind of energy that's coming from the family area or people within your close circle. But it is saying be sensible and be practical at this time. The Queen of Pentacles is saying, yeah, just, you know, be practical and be sensible, be grounded, value yourself, you know, worry about your own needs rather than trying to defend yourself or defend other people or worry about their energy that's going on. Work out what is their issues and what is your issues, and really just focus on your own issues. So yeah, the delays and suspensions that's coming up with the Hangman, it's saying just, you know, don't force things, let them happen as they're meant to. Thank you for joining me, Scorpio. Welcome Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Okay, we're looking at the tarot today to work out how to best make the most of the energies that's coming up for you in the week ahead. Now from the astrology deck, I've pulled the air opposition energy, and that's all about trying to make things work together rather than being in opposing energy. So rather than trying to force things or, you know, control things, it's about trying to work together with others or to find ways that you can bring things together in your life. So it's a sense of, you know, not being in competition or not being in opposition, trying to find ways to make things work together more harmoniously than what they currently are at the moment. Now from the astrology from the tarot, I've pulled for you today Judgment in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, what that is making me feel is that you're being too hard on yourself. There seems to be, there's almost like too much anxiety going on around you. The energies feel a little bit hard and overwhelming, and I feel like it could be related to this, you know, competitive energy, or this energy of dealing with other people's energy against dealing with your own. So other people's energy could be quite overwhelming over yours, and it's like giving me that sense that there's too much. The people, it's like you want to be a hermit and pull your energies back away from everybody, and just at this time, just kind of what I'm hearing, get away from the world, get away from all of the crap that's going on in the world, get away from, it's like it's getting to you. It's like all this stuff, whether it's burdens, responsibilities, because Capricorn, you do take on a lot of burdens. You know, you're quite happy to take on everybody else's burdens. But what I'm feeling like, it's getting to a point where it is too much. It's too hard on you on a personal level. So you're needing to shake off. I'm getting like you need to shake off everybody else's burdens. You can only focus on what you can deal with in your life. Stop taking on everybody else's burdens. But I am getting here a sense of, with this Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's giving me that sense of strategy being needed at this time. So being strategic in the way that you plan, being strategic in the way that you speak. So, you know, your thoughts, your speech, the things that you do. It's about being strategic in that way. So don't, you know, think about things before you do them. Think about things before you say them, is what's coming up here as well. I feel like that is yeah, I feel like, yeah, it could also be mental as well, like mental, like the anxiety, depression. I feel like you're needing to filter out some of that negative talk that's going on inside of your head. That could be filtered out. You're being too hard. You need to lighten up a little bit, be kinder to yourself, nurture yourself a little bit more. Really just take notice of how you're thinking, take notice of what thoughts are playing out in your mind, evaluate how harmful they can be in your life. And I feel like that's something you need to work through this week, especially with Chiron, the wounded healer, being shown, highlighting issues or past wounds or traumas or things in your life that reoccur, that you need to deal with and work with this time, so you can achieve your mission in this life. Because the North Node is sitting right next to Chiron, so it's saying that it's you're needing to heal through some of these traumas. And for you, I feel like it could be, you know, taking on too much of everybody else's problems, but it could also be dealing with thoughts in your head, or how you treat yourself, or, you know, being too hard on yourself, or, you know, that negative talk, or that anxiety or depression. I feel like that's what you're needing to work through this week, Capricorn. So I hope that helps you. Yeah, I'll see you again next week. Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs, the energies of the upcoming week and how to best deal with those. Now I'm getting the opposition or the competition card here as well. The energies of opposition or competition energies going on. So like that's what it's pulled in the astrology deck. Now from the tarot deck, I've pulled for you the in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the 5 of reverses here going Aquarius. And you've also got, now what that's making me think is it's not just the week ahead, it's all about the energies from the past because it's reversed. It's a couple of weeks because we're looking at reverse energy here as well. What I'm intuitively picking up for you. Yes. Focusing at this time on shining your own light, shining in your own unique Aquarian way, being uniquely you, not worrying about that. Worry about what you think about you shining your light in your most authentic way. Be yourself. Don't worry about shine your light, because we are sitting in reverse. Now the sun in reverse is also saying that it could be a time of darkness for you. There could be periods of it's depression, or if it's about pulling your energies back, about, you know, not shining, not being in the spotlight, pulling yourself back a little bit here, because, okay, what we've got here is a Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse, this is funny because these are kind of opposing cards. Hermit's all about pulling energies back, pulling yourself away from the spotlight. Sun is all about shining your light, being out in the spotlight, but they're both in reverse. So it's still the same energy, but it's in reverse. So it's saying you're needing to get a balance, because we've got Temperance right in the middle. Temperance is saying, you know, there's control issues going on around you. You need to balance and sort those out. But it's about trying to find when is the time to shine your light, when is the time to not shine your light, when is the time to pull your energies back, when is the time to put your energies forward, when is the time to express yourself. But it is saying here that the Five of Swords in reverse is saying that at this time to step away from the conflict. If there is like opposition or competition or conflict, it's saying just step away from that at the moment. Don't put yourself in it. It's negative. It's not going to help your energy in any way. So just pull yourself back from any conflicts, competition, or opposing energy that's going on around you. That's where the sun, sitting right next to the sun, it is a sun in reverse. So that's saying that's where you need to pull your energies back. You don't need to express yourself about those conflicts. You don't need to express or further highlight or further add fuel to the fire with the conflicts, is what's going on over here. It's saying don't do that. Just it's a time of darkness. Pull your energies out of that. Pull your energies away from that. Be your true and authentic self. That is what is most important for you, Aquarius. It's about being your unique self, focusing on your own mission, your own need, your own way that you express yourself in the world, shining your own light with the Hermit in reverse. We're coming back over. It's almost like the cards are split right here. They've split here in saying that there's some kind of conflicts or drama or opposition, competition going on here. And it's saying that's a time of darkness. Pull your energy away from that. You're not shining any light onto that at all. Just let that go. Over here, we've got the cards that are separate, and they're saying trust your intuition. Be uniquely yourself, Aquarius. We've got the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is saying, you know, you could be discovering knowledge, but it's saying trust your own intuition. Do what is right for you. Do what is right, what you believe is the right thing to do, by using your own guidance system to do that. Shine your own light, and don't be controlled by others, because we've got control issues going on here with the Temperance card. So I hope that makes sense to you, Aquarius. I'll see you again next week. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant signs. We're looking at the week ahead and how to best make the most of the energies of the upcoming week. Now, from the astrology deck, I've pulled the Taurus energy, and that's all about standing your ground. It's about, you know, looking after your own personal needs, your own safety, your own security. Now, from the tarot deck, I've pulled for you the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. Now I'm feeling, because we've got a few reverse cards, we're also looking at what's gone on in the past as well and bringing that forward. Now, okay, we've got the Chariot in reverse, which is saying that there's delays to progress going on. Could be in a mental way, because we're also got the mind prison of the Eight of Swords. So the delays could be blockages from your own thoughts. So your own thinking is what could be causing you delays or progress on hold. It's like you need to maybe stimulate or change what's going on in your mind to be able to get that budging or get that moving forward again. It's asking you at this time to be kind and generous to yourself. The Queen of Cups in reverse is all about being nurturing to yourself. So that's that kind of moon energy. That's what I'm feeling here. It's about being nurturing to yourself, and giving to yourself. Okay, it's asking you to detach yourself from situations around you with perhaps family members or people in your close circle, relationships going on around you. There's some things here with the Page of Cups. It's saying some things that you need to detach yourself from, not get too involved in these things. Now, I'm also getting a sense here of the Seven of Wands is also saying defend yourself. So it's almost like you're here we go. We've got the card that says stand your ground. Defend yourself, but detach yourself. So don't get too emotionally involved in whatever's going on around. Yes, you can defend yourself, but I feel like it could fall on deaf ears is what I'm getting here. It's like, you know, is it really worth the trouble? Is it worth saying it? Because I feel like it's falling on deaf ears anyway. But that's what I'm getting. Perhaps you need to be detach yourself. Don't be over giving with that energy, good or bad, whether it's, you know, negative energy or positive energy. It's about not giving out too much energy away to other people. Focus instead on freeing yourself on a mental way to achieve and get balance and movements for your own life, instead of playing out in the drama, that whatever drama is playing on around you. Instead of focusing on that, it's saying, yeah, just focus on, you know, what you can change in your own mind to move you forward with the blocks that's going on around you. But stand your ground. It's saying here with the Taurus energy, stand your ground. Find ways that you can feel safe and secure, and perhaps get your opinion expressed in a way that you can still feel safe without yeah, but still detach yourself. It's saying it's I'm feeling that conflicting energy, but it's saying maybe you want to express yourself. Saying at this time, just detach yourself from the situation because it could fall on deaf ears. So thank you for joining me, Pisces.